You're working at a very busy port during your afternoon shift. A traveler comes to your port from overseas with all the required documents, such as a visa, valid passport, and a customs declaration. But as you begin through the inspection of this person, you notice the traveler seems kind of nervous, a little shaky, start to sweat even a little bit. Now you ask them, do they have anything to declare, because the form is blank. They say they have nothing to declare. However, your instincts, your sixth sense, tells you something doesn't add up. So you decide to defer them to secondary inspection for a more thorough examination of the situation. In secondary, the officers find some electronic devices, items that exceed duty-free limits. So at this point here, we're going to ask you, what do you do here? Now, if you find you have a hard time answering that question, you're going to have a hard time at the actual, because that is part of the CBPO interview process, is to compound and compound and compound. They're not hammering you like they would at a Border Patrol interview. However, they do have their own sense of compounding and making things elongated to see how you do what? How you critically think through a problem. Situation, task, that's gone. I don't teach that really. I teach action and results. So the action is one thing, and then what's the result? There are 6 points to that question. If you're trying to become a CBP officer, you should have an understanding of 6 points to that question. The first one isn't even part of your answer. It's just part of the formality to the whole situation, right? The 5 points are critical for you to pass that interview. If you walk in there thinking you're going to hear questions like, where are you going to be in 5 years? What's your strength and what's your weakness? You're going to join the other 60.2% of people who do not pass the CBP officer interview the first time, because you're walking into a federal level law enforcement structured interview under the delusion it's going to be a civilian type interview. It's not. Federal level always should be a key for you. Law enforcement should be a key for you. Structured interview should be a key for you. I've been coaching for 6 years. Of that, 32% of people who see me are people who didn't pass the first time on their own. They have a 6-month wait/deferment before they could come back. When they come to see me the second time, I show them how they missed so much. Because in the first 5 minutes, I interview you in my coaching program to see where you are strong at and where you're not strong at. Nobody has ever, in 6 years, passed my initial interview of 4 questions the first time. No one's ever done it, which is fine, because I'm your coach. I'm there to help you continue your mission to get your badge. Yeah, you are here with me so we can continue your mission to get your badge. But you need to understand how to answer these questions. And I'm so serious here because I feel bad. Month in and month out, I get these emails all the time. I wasn't ready. I thought it'd be civilian. I thought it'd be not so structured. I thought they'd be nicer. My clothes are not right. My background was terrible. I don't understand how STAR really works. What is ARC? What do you mean by ARC, Mitchell? What does ARC do? And all these things come to me every month, and I feel terrible. Because if they came to me the first time, we wouldn't have these issues, right? I teach this all the time, 11 hours a day, 7 days a week. Right now, I'm in Maui, Hawaii on my vacation. But today, I still taught 9 people. Because when I tell you continue the mission, I mean that for myself too. Yes, I'm going to take some time off for myself as always. But still, I'm serious about teaching you guys. If you cannot answer that question, do not get yourself into that interview process without coming to me first. Seriously, just don't do it. If you're serious, click the link below, my link down there, get into my calendar, and I'll see you on the other side, because we have to continue your mission. Take care. Bye-bye.